Have you ever faced a situation that seemed completely hopeless? Maybe you've been praying for something for years and nothing has changed. Perhaps you've looked at your circumstances and thought, this is impossible. There's no way out. If that's where you are right now, I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to share with you. Because God is about to do something in your life that will completely blow your mind. Before we go any further, if this message is speaking to your heart, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. Your simple action could be the encouragement someone desperately needs right now. Let me tell you something powerful. God specializes in impossible situations. In fact, when things look most impossible to us, that's often when God is about to show up in the biggest way. Think about it. Throughout the Bible, God's greatest miracles happened when situations looked absolutely hopeless. Remember the story of Abraham and Sarah? They were old, way past the age of having children. Sarah was barren, and by all natural standards, having a baby was medically impossible. They had waited decades. Can you imagine the disappointment they must have felt, month after month, year after year? But God promised them a son, and at the age of 90, Sarah gave birth to Isaac. What was impossible with man became possible with God. Or think about the Israelites, trapped between the Red Sea and Pharaoh's army. There was no escape route, no plan B, no human solution. They were terrified, convinced they were going to die. But God split the sea wide open, and they walked through on dry ground. The very thing that threatened to destroy them became their pathway to freedom. What about Lazarus? He wasn't just sick, he was dead. Not for a few minutes, but for 4 days. His body had already started to decay. His sisters had lost all hope. But Jesus showed up and called him out of the grave. The situation that looked like the end became a testimony of God's resurrection power. Here's what I need you to understand. Your impossible situation is not too hard for God. That financial crisis that keeps you up at night, God can turn it around. That broken relationship you think can never be restored, God specializes in restoration. That health diagnosis that the doctors say is terminal, God's report is higher than any medical report. That dream that seems dead and buried, God can resurrect it. If you're feeling encouraged right now, show some love by liking this video and subscribing to the channel, so you don't miss future messages that will strengthen your faith. But let me be real with you. The waiting period is hard. It's in that space between the promise and the manifestation where our faith gets tested. You might be in that gap right now, and it feels unbearable. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of believing. You're tired of hoping. I get it, but this is exactly where God is working behind the scenes. You see, God isn't just concerned about giving you what you've asked for. He's also concerned about who you're becoming in the process. He's building your character, strengthening your faith, and preparing you to handle the blessing when it comes. Sometimes the delay isn't a denial, it's development. Think about Joseph. He had dreams from God as a teenager, but then he was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. Years passed. His situation went from bad to worse. I'm sure there were moments when Joseph thought, did I really hear from God? Maybe I was wrong. But God was orchestrating everything. Every setback was actually a setup for his comeback. And when the time was right, Joseph went from the prison to the palace in a single day. Your breakthrough might be just 1 day away. You don't know what God is arranging right now. While you're sleeping, God is working. While you're worrying, God is orchestrating divine connections, opening doors, and shifting circumstances in your favor. But here's what you need to do while you're waiting. Keep believing. Keep praying. Keep thanking God in advance for what He's about to do. Don't let the enemy steal your joy or your hope. When the enemy whispers, "It's never going to happen," remind him of who your God is. Remind yourself of what God has already done in your life. Take a moment right now to share this video with someone who's given up hope. Your simple act of sharing could reignite someone's faith today. I want to speak directly to your situation right now. Maybe you've been battling an addiction, and you've tried everything, but you keep falling back. God is about to break those chains. Maybe your marriage is hanging by a thread, and divorce seems inevitable. God is about to breathe new life into your relationship. Maybe you've been believing for a child, and month after month brings disappointment. God sees your tears, and He's about to give you the desire of your heart. Maybe you've been stuck in the same position at work for years, watching others get promoted while you're overlooked. Your season of promotion is coming. Maybe you've been struggling with depression and anxiety, and you can't see a way out of the darkness. God is about to flood your life with His light and peace. Whatever your impossible situation is, I want you to know that God hasn't forgotten about you. He hasn't abandoned you. He hasn't given up on you. In fact, He's been working on your behalf this entire time. Every prayer you've prayed has been heard. Every tear you've cried has been collected. And now, God is about to show you that nothing is impossible for Him. The same God who created the universe out of nothing, the same God who breathed life into Adam, the same God who healed the sick and raised the dead, that same God is working in your life right now, and He's about to do what you thought was impossible. So lift up your head. Strengthen your heart. Renew your faith. Because your breakthrough is not a matter of if, but when. And that when might be sooner than you think. If this message has encouraged you today, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an empowering message. And don't forget to share this with everyone who needs a reminder that with God, all things are possible. Get ready. God is about to blow your mind. What you thought was impossible is about to become your testimony. Your story is about to change. Hold on, because your miracle is on the way.